Okay, take two. Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Beg Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Yeah, it's almost night. No sun streaming through my windows today. Just the light from above, my big light in my ceiling, and the light coming from the kitchen, and the little spot over here where I do my laundry. Plenty of light. I don't need a ring light. I got plenty of light in here. Anyway, I did some crocheting. I got some finished objects. I got finished objects, y'all. Thank goodness for that. Also spoke to Llama Mama Kayla on the phone earlier, and she is doing great. She's still worried about Big Daddy's health, so we need to continue to pray for his health. But she is on the mend, and she is doing better. So we want to continue to pray for them both, but especially Big Daddy. So please do that, y'all. But she did want to thank y'all for the love and support that has been coming her way. She's very appreciative of that. So I did have a good conversation with her. It was good to hear her voice and to hear her in such good spirits, considering everything she's been through recently. But anyway, I have some finished objects I wanted to share with y'all and go over my upcoming projects that I'm going to now be tackling. The pink will be out of my life after today. Well, not all pink, of course, not this lovely hat, but these little blankets that I made for Boggy Creek. That they started off blankets for Will's now ex-girlfriend's little girls, and then they blossomed into a gift for the Boggy Creek children, Boggy Creek camp children, which should have been my goal all along. But without further ado, I'm probably going to have to push the camera away from me, so I made a little space between where I can push the desk back. It's on wheels, and I can push it back and show y'all these two little blankets. I did wash them so to get rid of because everything I crochet I have to wash afterwards, because while I'm working on it, my dogs are nearby and they tend to slobber on everything I work on. Slobber and the hair, dog hair and dog slobber. So I'm not going to send dog slobber and dog hair to these Boggy Creek camp kids. So I washed them. So here we go. I'm going to move it back so y'all can see. So here's one of them. Okay. This was the first one I started and finished. It's made with a combination of acrylic yarn and polyester yarn. And it washed up really nicely. Even the big twist twinkle yarn that I was a little worried about because it was a bit stiff, it softened right up after the wash. So it's real squishy and soft now. So that's good. And here's the second one that I just finished up earlier today. Also made with a combination of acrylic and polyester yarn. And for some reason in the wash, I'll pull you closer and I'll show you. Somehow in the wash, it did that. This little fuzziness around the edge of this one. It gave it a little halo. But I washed it with my shrug. I don't know why it shouldn't have mattered, but I washed it with my shrug. But somehow it gave this little fuzz all around the edge of this one. But that's okay. It makes it a little cozy. It doesn't pull off. It's just part of it. But that's all right. It'll be something nice and cozy. But they come, of course I use some fabric softener and some scent beads, but you can't really smell the scent beads as much, but they're very soft and squishy. I used a 6mm hook, so they're very soft and squishy. And let's see, I need to put these somewhere so that I can show y'all the yarn for my next projects. Let me fold these, and then I'll put them somewhere. Because I don't want them to get dog hair on them again. I'll put them right next to me on top of this other box. That box is all over the place. Just glad to have accomplished something. It takes me so long to do stuff, and so when I get something accomplished, it really feels good. Especially to finish things back to back like those. I guess that's the beauty of working on things kind of at the same time, is that they get done around the same time. So these next couple of projects will be done simultaneously like that too. Sorry, Axel, I didn't know you was back there. I went to put the lid to this tote behind the tote, and I didn't realize he was back there because he's black, and I didn't know he was back there. Well, what I had decided to do for my sons for Christmas, instead of blankets, because, well, they have blankets. Both of them have blankets. I have made them already, so there's no reason to do them blankets. I've decided to adapt the cardigan tutorial that I'm following for Mom's cardigan into a cardigan sweater using manly colors for my boys. So, and of course I'm going to use the chain 1 so that the holes, in between the points are as small as possible, and use the solid hexagon pattern, not the granny cluster hexagon pattern, so that it's manly, you know what I mean, so it looks like a sweater. So these are the colors for Johnny's. He picked these out. He picked this color here, and this is Red Heart Super Saver. I have 4 of these skeins. This is 7 ounces, 198 grams, 364 yards, 333 meters. Now it does recommend a 5mm hook. I'm actually going to use a 6 because I want it to go as far as it'll go. And I have 4 of this one, so two for one side and 2 for the other side, because I'm going to do 2 halves, 2 hexagons. And then I have 2 of this. So of course I'm going to do so many rows in the solid color, and then so many rows of this variegated color. And this is Karen Jumbo, and this color is Foliage, and this is all of this is 100% acrylic. This is 595 yards, 544 meters, excuse me. It's a 12-ounce skein and 340 grams. Now they do also recommend a 5mm hook, but of course I'm going to use a 6 because I want it to drape. It's going to be a sweater, so I want it to have nice drape. And so this and this will be Johnny's sweater. I'm alternate in having in stripes, so that's going to be Johnny's sweater. I got plenty of that. I'm going to have just a little over 1,300 yards per half, so that should be plenty for John. If not, I have other. I think I have some more of this color somewhere, in another kind of yarn, another brand of yarn, but the same color. If not, I have complementing color somewhere that I can use. If for some reason it doesn't make it big enough, I'll make it work. And thanks to my buddy Cheryl, I love you, Cheryl, for sending me this Hirschner's Worsted Antiquity yarn. This lovely yarn here. I had 3 packs of these colors. And this is the colors I'm using for Will's sweater. Let's see if I can get them all in here. Anyway, y'all get it, right? Okay, this color is called Vintage Indigo, and that's somewhere between turquoise and it's like a greenish blue. Anyway, I think it's beautiful. And then this color is called Cobble Brown. I like this one too. And this one is called Herbs. And it's not quite, yeah, it's darker. It's darker than the one, it's a different shade completely from John's. It's a completely different shade than John's. So those are the colors that I'll be doing for their, and that's 100% acrylic. These skeins have quite, I have actually enough of this yarn, enough of these colors to probably do 2 sweaters. Because I have 3 skeins of this, I have 3 skeins of each color. And these skeins hold a lot. There's like, these are 8-ounce skeins. And there's like 226 grams, 489 yards, 448 meters. So this is a 4-weight yarn. I'll be using a 6mm hook on it as well. But I have over 4,000 yards. So I could probably do 2 sweaters with this yarn. And so that would be for Will. So I'll probably do like Johnny, it'll probably be like 1,500 per half, something like that. But I'm just going to do so many rows in each color and do stripes, you know, a striped sweater. So, but Will wants his seamed up the front and the back. He wants a pullover sweater. So, that'll work. I can do that. I think that'll be nice. It'd be interesting looking. Don't you think? I look forward to seeing how that comes out. I think they'll both enjoy it. It'll be nice to see how they come out. I don't know why, you know, I have trouble with following patterns. I prefer tutorials. I can read patterns. I just don't like them. I always struggled with math, and reading patterns is so much like math to me. So I don't like them. So I prefer to watch and learn crochet tutorials and memorize what's going on in the tutorial. So that's how I like to do things. Crystal at Bag O' Day, that's how she does things. So obviously I'm not doing, you know, I'm in good company there. But those are my future projects for Christmas. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go tonight though and work some more on Mom's cardigan, because you know, not quite halfway done with the second half of hers, and I'll probably, if I can, I'm hoping to get it done by this time next week. Cross your fingers. Or by at the very least within the next couple of weeks. I should be done with hers in the next couple of weeks at the latest. And but I'm gonna do like I've done and work my projects simultaneously. That way, because I get bored real easy, like super easy. That's why I have to have multiple projects, because I can't just work on one project. I have to have multiple irons in the fire, or I get bored super easy. So that's why these little blankets worked so well, because I get bored with one, I just pick up the other one and start working on it. And then if I wasn't working on them, I'm working on Mama's cardigan. And if I wasn't working on that, I'd pick up something else I have in the works. I have multiple things in the works. But some things are, I know you know I got other whips and bags all over my living room. Well, on the love seat in my living room that no one ever sits on, because it's covered in whips. and bags. But all of those other whips are on the back burner because it's Christmas. It's Christmas time. You know, it's crunch time for Christmas presents. So, you know, that's what I have to do now that I can crochet. Last year I could only loom knit. This year I can crochet. So a whole new world has opened up to me that wasn't open to me last year. So I could do so much more this year that I couldn't do last year. And so that now I can make things for my boys to wear. And I'm really excited to do that. Really excited to make my boys sweaters. And I can't even tell you how excited I am to do that. So I'm really excited to be done with the pink. I enjoyed making these little blankets, but at the same time, I don't want to make anything out of pink for a while. I just don't. Pink is not my favorite color. I don't mind pink, but it's not my favorite color. It's like probably, it doesn't even make the top 10. I'll buy and wear pink because people tell me I look good in pink. But that's the only reason why I have pink clothes, because people tell me I look good in pink. But not because it's my favorite color. No, because I look good in pink. That's the only reason why I have pink clothes. Truly, for years I never wore pink because I didn't like it. Well, and that stemmed from being the first grandbaby. I was the first grandchild in my family, in my generation, I'll put it that way. And so when you're the first grandchild, and you're a girl, they load you up with pink. And so when you get old enough to buy your own clothes, you don't want pink. No pink. So yeah, I was anti-pink for many, many years. And then someone gave me a pair of pants that had a pink stripe down the side. And I looked and I was like, great, now I have to buy a pink shirt to go with these pants. And so I bought a pink shirt to go with those pants. And everybody was like, you look so cute in pink. Why haven't you been wearing pink? You look so cute. You look so cute. You look so cute. And I was like, oh, great. Now I have to wear pink. And I was like in my early 30s, mid 30s, something like that when that happened. I went a long time without wearing pink. Long time. Turquoise, black, blue, green, anything but pink. Red. Yeah, I still like red. But not so much pink. I get pink to make other people things. Anyway, that's enough of that. I think I'm going to go put my shoes and socks back on and take Johnny and go get a burger for supper. We had pizza for lunch, but I think we might have burgers for supper. Maybe. It's Friday. Maybe we might stay in and eat a sandwich, but I don't know. I'll have to ask Johnny what he feels like doing. I usually give him a say in these things. Will's going out, so it doesn't matter what he wants to do. He'll do Will. He's 30. He'll do what Will does. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday night. I hope it doesn't take too long to upload this video so y'all can enjoy it. And hopefully sharing my excitement over these new green projects. Green. Lots and lots of green. I'm excited. And once I get one of their sweaters done, I'll start on my red one. But I had to get at least one of theirs done before I start on my red one, because their stuff comes first. I have to get at least one of theirs done before I do one of mine. I had to do something for myself. But I'm definitely, when I get at least one of the boys' sweaters done, then I'll do the red one. Because I have plans for that red one. I'm going to do that thing up so fancy. granny squares down the back. I'm gonna seam it up with granny squares down the middle of the back and along the top of the sleeves. You just wait. I have pictures in my brain. I have designs in my brain how I want this to come out. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. I hope y'all have a wonderful Friday. I thank you so much for watching. If you hadn't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow a channel. At last count, I was at 660. So at least I'm growing slowly and steadily, and I appreciate all my new subscribers. I hope that we do continue to grow. I would love to be at 1,000 by the end of the year, but I'm not gonna get too upset if I'm not. So the sooner I get to 1,000 subscribers, the sooner we can get monetized, because I already have my watch hours. So I met all the other obligations. All I need is more subscribers. So sooner I get to 1,000, I will I'll be able to get monetized, and then I guess I'll have to have one of the monetization parties. Won't that be nice? That'd be fun. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.